For 2024, Lexus has launched an all-new fourth generation of its GX, their full-size SUV that's a combination of capability and luxury. Beside me here is the 2024 Lexus GX 550 in the all-new Overtrail Plus edition, and this is what I'm taking a look at on my latest review, so stick around. So this 2024 GX 550 is actually the third generation of the GX. I think I said fourth off the top, my apologies. But it's a full-size SUV, and it has some commonalities with some other vehicles in the Toyota and the Lexus lineup. And this is where sometimes it gets confusing. The GX and the LX in the Lexus lineup are basically the same vehicle, but with sort of a different purpose altogether. This GX really has always been about being the more capable full-size SUV. This is the one, that you generally would consider being the more rugged, whereas the LX is the more luxurious. Powering this new GX for 2024 is a new twin turbocharged 3.4-liter V6 engine. It puts out 349 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque. That does replace the old 4.6-liter V8 that was in the previous generation, yet it offers more overall power, so you're getting less displacement and more power. It does have some capabilities. I mean, this is a body-on-frame SUV, so that means there is plenty of towing potential. There is more than 8,000 pounds of towing capability with this GX, so certainly that's one of the things that a vehicle like this will be built for also. The smaller displacement should impact fuel economy as well positively, and it does. The combined fuel economy rating for this new engine is 13.5 liters per 100 kilometers, or 17 US miles per gallon. I believe the old rating for the V8 was about 14 and 16 US miles per gallon, so there is an improvement there as well. Is that really an improvement? Well, I mean, it's kind of a subjective thing because, these are big vehicles, and that still is a pretty thirsty vehicle. There is talk of a hybrid powertrain coming in the GX, and that would be welcome, and I would think it's quite likely given that Toyota has a very, very strong bias and propensity towards hybridizing their entire lineup in Lexus and Toyota, so that should likely happen, and that will probably improve fuel economy. And again, it's okay, I suppose, for what it is, but I've just spent the 3 previous weeks driving nothing but electric vehicles, all of which you can see my reviews on my channel right now. And hey, while you're there, remember to subscribe. Let's talk about that because I'd love to have you as a subscriber. But when you've had 3 weeks of those kind of vehicles, just having anything with gas seems weird. But, putting the kind of money and the mileage into this just reminds us that, we probably have more work to do in terms of making these things better for, your pocketbook and for the environment as well. Another big change with this latest Lexus GX is the introduction of the new Overtail and Overtail Plus trim levels, with the Overtail Plus being the actual unit that I'm driving and reviewing. These new trim levels have been specifically designed for those seeking off-the-beaten-path type adventures and are the only 2 of the 6 trim levels available that feature 2 rows of seating instead of 3. The Overtail grade introduces the new Lexus Electronic Kinetic Dynamic Suspension System, which enhances the GX's off-road drivability, ride comfort, and handling stability. Overtail trims feature an off-road tuned adaptive variable suspension system with 5 driving modes. They ride on 18-inch alloy wheels in a matte gray finish and are clad in 33-inch all-terrain tires to better match the conditions that this trim is built for. And for further off-road ability, Overtail includes the multi-terrain monitor and panoramic view monitor systems, cornering lamps, fog lamps, aluminum roof rails, and skid plates. With the Overtail Plus, you also get top-level additions like a power-adjustable steering column, driver's seat memory system, front-row massage seats with additional power adjustments, second-row heated outboard seats, rear sunshades, additional driver awareness safety technologies, which I'll comment more on later, a cooler box, a 21-speaker Mark Levinson premium audio system, a power back door enhanced with kick sensor for hands-free operation, multicolor ambient interior lighting system, illuminated aluminum scuff plates, and parking support alert brake with pedestrian, vehicle, and object detection. One thing I noticed when driving this GX, this is nice. It is, comfortable. The seats are great. The ride is fine. but in the interior, it just kind of, I don't know, it seems more like a top-end Toyota than it does a Lexus. And I mean, this is an SUV, and SUVs tend to be, rather high priced. So, and it's more meant about being a rugged vehicle. But I mean, now again, there are some luxurious amenities here that you probably won't get in, say, the Land Cruiser, because again, we're built on the same ideas. I mean, if luxury is your thing, then there is the LX, and there are other options as well. It certainly is capable, but it just, I don't know. There are some Lexus vehicles where, yeah, I feel like I'm in a Lexus. I feel like there's, more sort of a luxurious appointment. And while, again, I'm not saying anything here is bad, it just doesn't give me that same vibe that, yeah, I'm in a luxury vehicle. There is some technology in here that is certainly on the luxury side of things, or in terms of what's capable and safety. I mean, distracted driving is a problem. We all admit that, and we have to be better keeping our eyes on the road. And more often we are seeing vehicles with sort of having an alert sensor that's keeping an eye on you, making sure you're watching the road. And that's good. I generally don't have a problem with it. But this Lexus GX is it's almost like an overly strict parent here, because, the amount of times it tells me to, keep my eyes on the road when I am looking at the road. I mean, I could be looking at the camera here for a few seconds. I still fully know what's going on. It's only just to the side, and it tells me to, look forward, or if I'm not sitting fully upright. I mean, I could totally see the road on a long drive if I've maybe crouched a little bit, but it tells me to sit up. It's like, I mean, okay, Dad, like, what's going on here? So, Lexus, it's great that you're doing that, but just, maybe release the sensitivity a little bit. Just give me a chance to turn my head once or twice and maybe sit a little bit more comfortably. In Canada, the 6 trim levels are Signature, Premium, Luxury, Executive, and the previously mentioned Overtail and Overtail Plus, with pricing for all trims noted here. In the US, the trim walk is more simplified, with the 6 trims being Premium, Premium Plus, Luxury, Luxury Plus, Overtail, and Overtail Plus. This Lexus GX 550 in the Overtrail Plus edition really comes as advertised. It's big, it's capable, and it's generally fun to drive. I prefer a little more fuel efficient, but what do you think? Did you like it? Leave me a comment, let me know your thoughts. And hey, if you like this video, please be sure to share it with others. If you're not subscribed to the Novak Report on YouTube, please consider doing so. And if you are subscribed, thank you, but make sure you're ringing the bell so that you get notified of every time I upload something new. That's it for now. I'm Eric Novak. Thanks for watching.